the thing trying to cut you all the time, you know.
Yeah, I like the fact that you don't sharpen the blade before you put the handle on. That's
I learned
smart.
that from a guy named George Heron. He made a lot of knives, and he would rough grind all the knives to like 40 grit or 50 grit. He'd do 60 of them hollow ground, and then he'd send them up and have them heat treated. Then when he got them back, he put the handles on, and I mean he did stag and wood, all kinds of stuff. They were perfect knives. They were beautiful knives, and once the handles were all done and buffed, then he'd go back and finish grinding the blades and buff the blades and then sharpen the blades. And his knives were, I don't know, pretty much perfect, and they were not expensive. And Bill's got a couple of them up in his shop up there. I've had a bunch of them before too. He died, I don't know, probably 15 years ago now, but he was a really cool guy. He was a really good knife maker, shared a lot of information with everybody.
I think that's what it's all about, is sharing information. And so many of these arts that are dying, from blacksmithing to trapping, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You know, the secrets are dying with the people, because nobody's willing to give it up. It's like some kind of secret science that nobody wants to tell anybody.
Right. I believe we're doing that. And with this, you can overheat the knife pretty easy. So the idea is, cool, if you feel it getting warm, get it in the. I just want to get it around faster. Got a little bit of belt hanging over. Technically sharpening it, I just want to get those scratches out, and then we'll sharpen after that. Yeah, I really want to build it down. Alright, so that's the secondary bevel. It's sharp. I want to blend that off. I don't want to leave that because that little bump causes drag. So we use that, we'll blend that out, and it'll just come down to 0. What I care about is this part. Do this side. Now we'll get it with the rotary. It don't have to be sharp, it just has to be set up.
Okay.
So once it's set up, now we can blend it in with this thing.
Okay.
You got all, okay, good, all right.
What is that?
Gun book.
Oh, Gunslinger. Okay.
Sometimes if I'm doing like a kukri and I want it to be really, really, really dark or something I've got more time into, I'll keep working that oxide. I'll put it on, I'll let it rust, I'll rub it off with steel wool, and I'll keep doing it, and it'll just get blacker and blacker and blacker, and it won't come off. Two things hide a lot of little weird issues. The sandblaster cuts out a lot of the uneven finish, you know. Especially when you're making knives, if you want to make some and get a nice, good, sharp knife with a perfect heat treat, but you don't feel like spending all that time on the finish. This is a nice finish. So we'll let those dry just for a few minutes. Another cool thing. A lot of epoxies, you start doing this, you get them wet and doing that, they want to pop loose. This stuff don't do that. All right, so now I'm just going to take some of this stain here. Don't matter if it gets on the blade. We're going to steel all this off. So after a few days, you can wax it really good with wax. So we'll come in the other room now. So when I'm using a rod like this is just touching up. I have a straight edge, so I always like these diamond rods because they're fast and they're sharp. So I lay the blade flat and then I'll turn. When I see the edge contact, that's my angle. Boom. So I'm not doing it hard. I'm just like making little shavings, like I'm shaving a stick. We already made it sharp, so we know we don't have to fight with it so hard, you know. It's just like shaving a stick. It should end up developing a burr. This is really interesting thing with sharpness. You can get stuff like crazy, crazy sharp, like beyond reasonable. And that edge will last 2 or 3 cuts. And then I'll hit that plateau, which is kind of where this will be. So it's not quite right.
All right, Jason. So, I learned a whole lot of stuff, and hopefully the audience is going to learn a whole lot of stuff from this day and a half in the forge with you. A couple of beautiful knives. Of course, yours is more beautiful than mine, but they're gorgeous blades. I'd be proud to carry either one of them every day, all day. I appreciate you taking the time to have me over here and show me all these tricks and things that I can take back and teach my people and things that we can teach other people on YouTube. So anyway, thanks, man.
Thanks, brother.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. Cool.